Are you struggling to figure out how to query models with relationships in your Angular application using @ngrx/store? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into a common challenge many developers face. I totally get it. It can be really confusing when you're trying to establish relationships between different models in your store. Many developers have been in your shoes, and it's a tricky part of working with Redux. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked how to represent a one-to-many relationship between Model A and Model B in their store. They want to know if their proposed structure is correct and how to query Model B from a specific Model A. To understand the issue, let's break down the user store structure. They have two models, Model A and Model B, and they want to create a relationship where Model A has many Model B entities. This is a common scenario in applications that manage related data. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to set up and query these relationships effectively. To establish a one-to-many relationship between Model A and Model B, the user can create a new property in the store. This property will map each Model A entity to an array of related Model B IDs. Next, the user needs to create a selector function to query Model B entities based on a specific Model A ID. This function will access both Model A, Model B, and Model B to retrieve the related Model B entities. After defining the selector, the user should ensure that it only emits new values when the relevant data changes. This can be achieved using the distinct until changed operator. Finally, the user can subscribe to the selector in their component. This will allow them to react to changes in the Model A entities and their related Model B entities. Fun fact, did you know that Redux was inspired by the Flux architecture created by Facebook? It's fascinating how these concepts evolve and help us manage state in our applications. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution comes from a user who faced a similar challenge. They suggest using the Ngrx entity relationship library. This library allows you to create selectors that can simplify querying related models. To use this selector with the store, you can call it like this: this.store.select, select user with company, user ID. This will return a structured object that includes both the user and their associated company details. Here's a pro tip. When creating selectors, always consider using memoization techniques to optimize performance and avoid unnecessary re-renders. And there you have it. You now have the tools to set up and query relationships between models in your Angular application using @ngrx/store. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks.